My name is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with Internal Revenue Service. I've been doing this work for 51 years. God, it hurts to say that. I worked for IRS for a decade. I'm a national expert in resolution matters. I've been on Fox Business News a couple times, ABC, NBC, News Nation, Newsmax. Anyway, this isn't an infomercial about me. Just go to my website at 777irs.com and learn about me. I want to tell you some sneaky stuff that IRS does to go ahead and find stuff. There's Sammy the Wonder Dog. If I'm an IRS agent today and I'm investigating you, what tools do I have available to me, and what are my eyes going to see? So if, let's say, you owe $100,000 or $1 million and your case comes into my inventory, what am I going to do when that case comes into me just sitting at my IRS desk? Well, here's the things I can do if I want to. First of all, I'll probably pull maybe 6 years worth of returns, look at your AGI. Those are things that interest me. Are you married? Are you single? Are you married filing joint returns? I want to know about the status. I'm going to look on those tax returns for assets. I want to know values. I want you to know if you sold stuff. I'm going to probably at some point want a financial statement. I want to know if you're a beneficiary. Do you have a trust? Has someone left you in charge of anything? What's the age of your parents? I'm going to be asking all these things because I want to know. I'm going to know when you may come into money. I'd definitely look at your social media page. I'd go ahead and look at Facebook or Instagram, anything that you have to see if you bought somewhere, if you've been on vacation. If I want, I will pull your credit report up. I will pull your charges and find out where you've spent your money. I want to know how much money you make a month, and are you staying within that budget that IRS allows? I'm going to want to know that. I want to know where your extra charges to. I may want to get your passport information. Have you flown anywhere? Do you have a safety deposit box? I want to know maybe if you have some storage space, you have a safety deposit box, a locker, something like that. So I want to know, by the way, if you have your business license, Homeland Security. I'll do government checks, small business. I have so many tools available to me. This is just some of them. This is a good part of the, I guess, fillet I'm giving you. There are more. But these is some of the sneaky things that IRS can do if they're investigating you, first of all, for anything. For a tax crime, for an IRS debt. And now they don't do this on all cases. If you just got a $25,000 or $50,000 case, you go, oh my God. They're not going to do this. It all depends the type of case, the value of the case, how long the case has been around, just have you filed, not filed, what sneaky stuff is, you deal in cash. IRS too is going to make sure, look at your tax return, and they're going to want to know what's your cost of living. Are you living within what your financial statement says? There's probably about 20 checks that I would do, just so you know, at the end of the day, to go ahead and find out the things that I need to know to go ahead and make a determination of your IRS. I'm not meaning to scare you. I'm just meaning you to say, want to tell you, if you have an IRS issue or you have a problem, whether it's criminal or civil, you may want to give me a call. We deal with large cases. Thank you very much for listening. I can answer your questions, just so you know. But IRS has a far reach, and they usually know more about, the last thing, they can pull up a LexisNexis report, all on the federal side and state side, so maybe even police records. You have no idea what an IRS agent can have in their desk within an hour. I'll give you a bonus tip. You ready for my bonus tip? If you go ahead and you've turned in a financial statement to an institution for a loan, for credit, I can pull that financial statement with a federal summons and see what you put down for your assets. Coin collections, stamp collections, art, homeowners, the list goes on. If you need me, you know where to get a hold of me.